Lamps.
There you go! You got a hit lamp! Yeah!
Alright, let's take a look at the trophies real quick.
Alright, you got yourself a trophy in this run. Awesome.
Yes, we did look at the trophies if they ever show the fuck up.
Yeah. Because you know, it's in the, to quote Dark Side Bill, it's in the PlayStation's nature to be slow. No, it's not. Silly PlayStation.
This is a little slow though. I don't know why.
Yeah. It's probably because it's trying to process them. Hi, Ratchet. Ooh, puff, puff. See, now you're gonna get a hit lamp. Probably as your top one.
Let me look.
Mr. Fancy Pants.
No, actually, I Hate Lamp is not a high trophy, but it is a rare trophy.
Oh, maybe that's why mine won't disappear.
Yes, pretty much how you have it is you got trophy rarity and what rank the trophy is.
Oh.
Like, for rarity, it depends on where some... Correct. It's also where you find out the drop-off points for games, for example. Like here, modder.
Yeah.
The first time you get the chance to mod a weapon with raritanium
Yeah.
is when you get to the second planet. You know, the first one past, you know, the starting one.
Yeah.
Where you get the ability to create weapons and stuff.
Yeah, no balance.
Yeah, that has an 85.3% chance. People. That means there's almost a 15% drop off in gameplay at this point.
Yay.
That's especially clear if you look at it, especially at level areas where are very story based stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the game drop off.
Yay. But what color is it gonna be?
Well, the drop, again, it depends on where it is. See, look, basic training, when you do, there's a 4% people who drop out of the game even before finishing the ranger tryouts.
Yeah, but is there lace on it? Sequins? Well, you said it was a rarity.
Rarity as a
dressmaker.
It's
a dress. It's a dress.
Oh, a double kill on those guys.
MLB joke. Aww. I love watching Ratchet do little things. Oh, these blarg on the freaking train, in the original, they were kind of difficult to figure out, especially since you had to stop the thing before it hit the station. I think it was. I remember something like this in the original. It was annoying. Oh God! Now I'm having flashbacks to the Up Your Arsenal train one. Oh no! That one, the one where we had to fight Clunk. Oh, that was horrible.
I hope that didn't cost too much.
That one made me rage too.
Is there any other hidden trophies you're aware of, honey?
I think that's the only hidden one that I can know of, I think, in this one. Ah! It almost hit you. Ratchet almost got those yucky tentacles all over him. It was just about to turn into a Japanese hentai.
Oh my.
There's enough of that online.
There's enough weird shit like that already.
Oh yeah. There just way too much freaking Alistair and Ratchet stuff. I'm not gonna get into it, but it's just too much of that. Yuck.
That guy died. I'm pretty sure that guy's dead.
Yeah, Alistair's dead.
No, I was talking about the guy I shot.
I thought you meant Alistair. I was like, yeah, Alistair's dead. At least I think he is. Alistair.
It's time for a game drop-off.
Alright.
Now,
Here's how we're gonna safely dispose of this bomb. Bye, bomb! See you later!
bye!
And how many people probably died from that scene?
It's like a kilocubic, like, bomb going off and
There's...
freaking just killed a bunch of people, probably.
Yep. Movie
And
scenes.
fun fact, if anybody's an MLP fan, the one that does Brax's voice is done by Flash Sentry.
From the Equestria Girl movies.
Yeah, and from the My Little Pony series. He's in there.
Also, I thought you would mention something about the video game this lady was playing.
Yeah, she's playing Ratchet Clank 3,
I'll see you in a bit.
which is Going Commando. But she's playing it in bloody first person, which nobody bloody plays it in first person.
It's supposed to symbolize, first-person shooters. It was just
Yeah.
a cameo.
Yeah, but nobody ever plays it in first person. At least I don't. Hi, Vince Tong. Vince Tong, so
Here-
nice.
I think Freddy is probably going to need.
Keep going.
Okay, I was.
That's what she said.
Well, thank you. I don't know why he's being so quiet on that one. You could have.
Oh, look at Ratchet jump. You go jumping, jumping, jumping. Aw, he's like a little bunny.
Well,
I think Ratchet's birth father would be very proud of him, I think. His
alright.
daddy dead. Sad face.
Anyway. So, since you've played all the games, how is this remake different or the same from the original?
Well, one thing's for sure, a good chunk of the glitches are gone. This is one that is way more polished, and it looks way more beautiful. A good chunk of the story has been changed. Like, for instance, this part here, originally there was supposed to be a female robot by the name of Helga, who was supposed to be doing this. And, well, she's been kicked out of this version.
Yeah, it's
She
just
was kind of creepy.
robot guys.
Oh yeah, she was huge. She was like a big, big Swedish chick.
But she was a robot.
Yeah. Yeah, she used to hang around this area right here in the original. But yeah, like, also there's the fact that, like, the new characters and stuff like that have been added and the tweaking of the story. Other than that, it's basically the same story, but with some new things sprinkled in. Some things taken out.
The original plan was to play the original one, but I could not get my hands on it. But I had the reboot, so that's how we were playing it. So, but
Yeah,
what is
I the original.
what is your opinion? Do you prefer the reboot or the original?
Oh, the reboot. Totally, the reboot is way superior. This version is so much bloody better. It's like a giant chocolate cake compared to, like, a crappy, like, dollar store cake. It's, like, so fucking
Why
good.
would the
this
dollar
version.
store have a cake?
Oh, I've been to the dollar store and they've had a cake. It sucked. It tasted like cardboard.
I thought you couldn't eat cake.
I can't! But I remember buying it when I was a little kid, back before I knew I had gluten intolerance problems. But yeah, like this version is way more superior. Like this version I can actually play multiple times over, whereas the older version, there were so many problems in the original, there were so few bolts, like you had to literally go to every single planet at least like 4 times over just to get enough bolts to get the Rhino. Because back then you couldn't just swap cards for the Rhino. You had to pay freaking Slim Cognito. I think it was like 1 million bolts. And that's on top of all your other weapons you had to pay for. So you had to buy all of your weapons, and then you had to get 1 million bolts for the freaking Rhino. So it kind of like, sure, it was like iconic and stuff, and the only reason I was able to play it was because I bought it from the PlayStation 3 store. But like, if you want like bragging rights to state like you played every version of the games, you should play it. But if you don't want the bragging rights, if that doesn't matter, I highly state play this version over that version.
Gotcha.
One is way better, and also another one that I highly recommend is the Crack in Time series. Well, the Future series, especially Crack in Time. That one's my favorite. Sure, Tools of Destruction is good, but not as good. Crack in Time is just so good. I've got a thing for freaking Crack in Time. Its story is like just like perfect, and the characters are like unforgettable. It's like freaking Lion King, but done with Lombaxes.
Okay.
It's like great. It should have just been called Go Hang Out with Your Uncle. That's what they should have called Crack in Time. Ratchet and Clank, Go Hang Out with Your Uncles. Because basically that's what it was. Ratchet was hanging out with Alistair, which was basically his uncle, father's best friend. And freaking Clank the entire time's hanging out with Sigmund, which was his father's best friend. And usually, sometimes in some families, the father's best friends are usually placed as uncles, so.
That is true.
Yeah, so it might as well just been called Ratchet and Clank Go Hang Out with Their Uncles.
Ratchet and Clank spend separate but equal time with relatives.
Except for with Clank's, it has to do with a lot of bloody stupid testing mini games, which make you want to rip your hair out.
Gotcha.
Those things drove me nuts. But now I'm really good at them, which is really, really ironic.
Sorry.
Last night I was ripping Sigmund a new one. I was just like constantly screaming at him the whole time. I'm like, you piece of shit! Also, the Amoeboids kind of look like Roz from Monsters Incorporated.
They look